Hello everybody, welcome back to a very sped up version of today's Planet Coaster video. So firstly, before we get properly into this, I want to apologise for not uploading for the past 2 days. I actually had plans of not uploading on Wednesday, but I wasn't able to yesterday because I was busy, and I also... this particular video took me far too long because I was trying to make the dome, and it took me about, honestly, it took me about 2 or 3 days to try and make the dome. And I decided that I'm going to bypass doing the dome for now because it's just taking me far too long and I need to get this video out ASAP. I've already had to put off the video, the live stream that is supposed to be going out today, but it will be done tomorrow instead, where we'll be doing live Planet Coaster. It will be episode 4 of Planet Coaster Live. So if you do enjoy, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. Join the Discord as well, so you can be notified every time this goes live. And this series has been amazing recently. The views have been absolutely skyrocketing. I think the most viewed is something like 170, so really do thank you for that. And we never seem to get close to our like goal, so let's see if we can get to 5 likes. We always get 4, so it is close, but we never get onto our like goal. So let's see if we can get 4 likes this... no, let's see if we can get 5 likes this episode. And hopefully, yeah, hopefully that'll happen. My next video planned to come out will be Tuesday. Don't worry, I am trying to do other things. Thankfully, we have something to talk about this episode because Thorpe Park actually tweeted yesterday talking about, well, with another teaser. They did originally tweet something about their, like, opening day, which I don't really care about, to be honest. It's some music and late night riding, which unfortunately I can't go to because I'm not old enough to do that. But yeah, they tweeted another teaser. I think it was about 5 o'clock yesterday evening, and again didn't really give anything away, unfortunately, which is a real shame. But we do now know that they are going through every single one of their coasters before they're actually going to announce anything, which to me means something is going to happen to do with their roller coasters. Maybe they'll add a 6th, that would be very nice, or maybe they're re-theming one, who knows. But yesterday it was Swarm, so the last one they've got to do now is Soar. Hopefully the announcement will be very soon. I would have thought it would be this week or next week, because, well, this week really, because they can't leave it too much longer now because it's just getting too late now, really. So it has to be done quickly. So yeah, anyway, going back to in-game, as you can see here, I am doing the right side pathway, which takes you down towards Swarm Island. And the reason I'm starting here is because tomorrow's video I'm planning is going to be going onto the Swarm. I'm hoping to make the actual coaster itself and possibly start a bit of the queue and theming. So make sure you are there for that, because that is something that you don't want to miss, I can assure you of that. So yeah, this here I'm just using Google Maps because I always use that, and I do actually really struggle for some reason to work out how to place bins and all of that onto grass, because for some reason the game counts them as path extras and you can only place them on path, which is really dumb, I think, because I wanted to use bins and seating just for the aesthetic, which is supposed to go to the left of this pathway. So it's a bit of a pain, but luckily I've worked out how to do it now. I had to look it up, but it is possible, so that's good. And yeah, now we are moving on to making the area around Containment, which is a Fright Nights scare maze. You've got to pay extra for that. No, I've never done it. Doesn't look like my sort of thing. I really do enjoy doing the scare mazes, but Containment is like an extra £10, and I'm like, if you don't have an annual pass, I suggest you don't do it, because if you have an annual pass, you get in for £1 on Friday nights, and then you get, I think you can get into Containment for like £8 or something instead of 10. But I just don't think it's worth it in general, to be honest. It's just, you've got, I don't even know how many, I think there's 6 or 7 extra scare mazes which you can do, and those are all free and they're amazing. So I would strongly suggest you stick to the scare mazes and not bother with Containment, the escape room thing, whatever it is. So yeah, as you can see here, I'm now putting in the path which goes towards the Lakeview marquee. This had game effects in it last year, didn't do it again. Don't really fancy going to a theme park to play video games. Must admit, I was expecting for the queues to be made, for the queues to go down, because people would always be there. But actually, the queues were no different at all. But I mean, 40th anniversary, you've got to have a game effects area in the park. Yeah, really good one there, I thought. I don't think I actually saw any good reviews about that at all. So they did well, I must admit, they did well. So yeah, here we're going on to the bridge, which will take you from the main island to Swarm Island, and this just behind Swarm Island is where I think the next coaster is going to go. So hopefully that will be where it goes. But as I said at the beginning, a very sped up version today. It goes to 600% on everything. No, 800 I think it was, because I recorded. I don't know why this took me so long to record, but I've got 2 hours of footage, and I really don't know how. So yeah, I've been able to condense 2 hours of footage into about 13 to 15 minutes of recording, so not too bad. I don't think it's really that much of an issue either. It's quite nice. So yeah, and after this, feel free to put down in the comment section which areas you would like to see me do next. Obviously it can't be a coaster, because to make the coaster we've got to make all the theming and all that. So if you want a coaster done, just tell me what area you want, or you can say the coaster and then I can get onto that. But I'm thinking of doing the Swarm Island, which will probably take me about probably about 3 or 4 episodes, yeah. And then doing Stealth probably, which is an Intamin accelerator. It's quite a nice ride. Here is the flower bed thing that is right next to the Lakeview marquee. It's quite nice. As I say, I've never actually been down there. The closest I've ever gotten to go down there is Game Effects, and I never went down it, so I've literally never bothered to go down there. So yeah, I don't know what's in there, to be honest, apart from the amazing Game Effects. Honestly though, tell me in the comments, would you go to a theme park and play video games if they had that there? Literally, there were some like retro kind of game consoles, like the N64 or whatever it is, I can't remember, but like there's retro ones, but still, like, really, I wouldn't do that. But just say, even if you're not somebody who likes roller coasters, just pretend you are. Would you go to a theme park to play video games? It's not like you could go in there and eat your lunch at the same time or whatever, because I don't think you're allowed food in there. So to me, it's just a complete waste of time. So, but I would like to hear what you guys think. And here I'm just putting in the main walls around the marquee. This marquee is going to be completely dysfunctional because, well, there's nothing to put in here. I can't exactly put an Xbox One in the building, can I? So yeah, you're just going to have to see a black wall behind the glass there, to be honest. There will, of course, be a few buildings which are completely dysfunctional, like the Darren Brown Ghost Train. I can't exactly make a ghost train in here. Like, there's the ride section for it under track rides, but the Darren Brown Ghost Train is very different to a ghost train that Planet Coaster has in it. So I'll probably make the inside and like make it look like a train, but I won't be able to do much of the scenery or anything. People won't be able to go in it, unfortunately. So yeah. And of course, once I've finished making this, I will upload it to the Steam Workshop. I'm tempted to upload like every coaster to the Steam Workshop as well, but I'll have to think about that. I don't know if to upload the park itself or just the coasters, or the park as well as the coasters. I don't know. Let me know what you guys would want to see, and tell me, do you play Planet Coaster? Do you play it? And if you do you enjoy it? I know I very much enjoy it. It is one of my probably favourite games at the moment. There you are, just testing the lighting, making sure that it all looks alright. I am hoping to make the park look a lot better in the dark. But yeah, and there goes the main topper for the marquee. Unfortunately, there's not much that I can really do with that because there isn't any marquee style buildings or roofs in the game, so unfortunately we're just going to stick with that. And here is the painstaking task of me going around on every single wall piece and changing the colour because I forgot to make it white before. And wow, that was painful. That was a horrible thing that I had to do. And here I didn't realise that I didn't actually have to do any of the other colours. I could have just left the outside ones white, but I decided to do all of it for some reason. So that's me. That is me for you. Here we are, just adding the centre island type of thing which goes around the marquee so you can go on the path from 2 different directions. I don't really know why it's split in the middle, but it doesn't look too bad, to be honest. Looks quite nice. And then here we are going on to the bench area where you can sit and do whatever. I know a lot of people sit there during Fright Nights on the outside just so they don't really get bothered by the actors or anything. So yeah, this is also where the area of depth charge. I'll put something on the screen if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is depth charge here, which is just like a slide thing, which I will make. I will make the slides. Again, they can't be usable because the game doesn't have slides on them, but they will look realistic. So yeah, somehow I completely missed that pole that I just added in when I was looking on Google Maps earlier. So yeah, and here, that is the closest light that I can possibly get to making it look realistic, and it doesn't look very realistic. So, and yeah, just adding the extra fences onto Containment because obviously I'm doing this side at the moment. And if you are worried that I'm going to finish off this area in the stream, I probably will, but the stream will probably be about 2 or 3 hours because I'll probably do a full recording session on it, which, as I say, does normally take me about 2 to 3 hours. So it will be a long stream. Not entirely sure of the time yet, but I'll probably do it. Probably try and start from about 10 o'clock, I'd say. So 10 AM GMT, obviously. But there'll be more information on the Discord server, and I'll probably put something in the description or the comments as well, just so you can, just so you're aware then, really. Because if you don't want to join the Discord, don't see why you wouldn't. But if you don't want to join it, then you can always check the comments or the description. So make sure you check out that area. And here we are, just adding the final few fences which go along the side of the depth charge. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure where the stairs are to go up to it. I think they're around the path bit, which I've kind of already rocketed past, but I'm not entirely sure, so we'll just have to work that one out in the stream. But yeah, I'm going back to school, unfortunately, on Monday, so that means these videos won't be as frequent. I know these have pretty much been daily, not quite, but I think I've uploaded all of these episodes in the half term, so it's been quite nice. But yeah, I'm hoping to try and get these out every Tuesday and Thursday. Not these specifically, sorry. I'm going to try and record and upload every Tuesday and Thursday, but I'll probably be uploading Planet Coaster every Tuesday. Maybe every Saturday as well, maybe Tuesday and Saturdays. And then Thursdays, I need to get back into my summer car because I have done it before where I've just completely left the series in the dust and completely ignored them, which is something that I can't keep doing. And yeah guys, that is the end of the episode. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like and to subscribe, it would really mean a lot. I know this series has been going down really well, but I do want to know how well it's been going down, so please do consider liking if you are enjoying, and dislike if you don't enjoy it. But guys, thank you all very much for watching this episode, and I will see you tomorrow for the stream. Goodbye.